Hey, what's up everyone? It's Rinku, and yes, I am finally back from vacation. I'm finally here to make more videos, and today I have the March 29th patch notes. And yes, I realize it's a couple days late, but I knew this was going to happen. I told you guys this was going to happen, so next patch notes will be on the patch notes day. But with this, I'm just going to go over the patch notes. It's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there is no Dark Knight Awakening release. There's no mention of Dark Knight Awakening release. I don't even know why. I mean, like, all the events ended today for Dark Knight, so why not just release it today, or well, the 29th, but oh well. So, better for me, I guess. But honestly, I just didn't want to wait. So, it would have been cool to come back to Dark Knight Awakening. I think everyone was, like, expecting it soon because they released it only a month after in Korea, but they might even make us wait longer. I don't even know. So, let's just get straight into the patch notes. We are excited to introduce new additional voice options to enhance your character customization experience. Now, I just want to say really quick, this is only client side, and basically what that means is when you change your voice on these new voice settings in your game on your computer, basically no one else around you will hear them. I'm pretty sure if you switch computers, you'll have to redo them anyways. Like, it's basically just for your setup, maybe even only your account, because you're only changing your characters on your account on your computer, so in any other environment they're going to sound like default, I guess. It's unfortunate, but they did say they have no intentions on changing this, but for me, like for most people that stay at their own computer or people that make videos and stuff, they probably won't care as much, but I mean, people switching computers or wanting their friends to hear it, yeah, it's kinda disappointing. So we're gonna go down to the boring stuff a little bit. There's kind of some interesting stuff though. All the Dark Knight events ended. But new loyal attendance reward event begins. Sorry, it's so hard to like read these 5-word titles. There's so much title for just a loyalty rewards event. Okay, anyways, the previous one has ended, but the new one is kind of interesting because it gives you an extra week of rewards, but the extra week is literally 1 memory fragment per day. So I'll just show you that in game, but basically it's making it so you don't have to play every single day to get the best ring box, because the last week is not really worth anything. It's just free memory fragments. And at that, it's only 7 memory fragments if you play all 7 of the last days. So it's kind of meh, but I mean, you still get the ring box before the last week, so it's just like any other event. So Dark Knight Seal event has ended. I know a lot of people are going to QQ about this. Almost all these events that have seals or something to collect, if you have a lot of them and you miss the date, try contacting them. You know, I was on vacation and I kind of forgot that these were going to be deleted, and I have 1,100 of them, so I might as well try. But yeah, I mean, I have missed like every single event, and I found out a lot of times if you have a lot of them, they'll just work with you and give you what you should have had, and they're really nice about it. It's just, their tickets may take a while, but at least try if you have a lot before deleting them, because I have definitely deleted some and then heard other people get some, so just want to let you guys know that. The level up event ended, House Fame event ended. The House Fame challenge, the rewards are actually going to be given on the maintenance on 4.5, so I should probably mention that. We haven't actually got the rewards for that, which is interesting. Node Wars and Conquest Wars have finally been changed to reflect daylight savings time, even though I feel like that was quite a while now that we had daylight savings time. I don't know if it's different. I'm assuming it's the same everywhere. I don't know. I don't know my times and history and shit. But yeah, so they finally changed it, and on the original patch notes, I remember reading comments because they mistyped the EU times to be like 5 hours long or something, like increasing the time, but obviously that was a mistype. So these are the corrected times. It's been long enough where they corrected it, I checked. Character voice options, so these are the voice options we were talking about. There's 6 new male voice customizations and 10 new female voice customizations. I think it's even possible to change the files of these voices to anything you want, to like Daffy Duck, or to like literally, like I could just see like Warrior Mickey Mouses running around and like anime girls running around. I don't know, but obviously no one would hear it except for you. So if you want to do this, do it and make a video and let me know, because I want to see it. It'd be hilarious. But I think you can change the files of these voices. I think if you can, do it and show me. Link in my comments. I'll totally like let any links of videos for that go, because I know it tries to like auto-filter links sometimes with comments, but if it's reasonable, I'll let it go, so don't worry. To celebrate the voice customization, we also have a one loyalty appearance change coupon. So if anyone wanted to change their appearance, they don't have the value pack or whatever, You get 1 day, for I think one time for 1 loyalty just to change your voices too. So you can change everything and your voices 1 time for pretty much free. So that's pretty cool. Dark Knight changes fix an issue where the Dark Knight damage was not always dealt properly when attacking with a javelin while riding an elephant. Thank you for the fix. Thank you for the greatest Dark Knight fix we've ever seen. Alright, item changes. So I'm not really sure what these run-in belts were, but I guess these 3 run-in belts can now be changed or moved across characters in your family, like all your characters on your account. And I guess it's like a quest belt. I honestly don't know what it does, so sorry, but you can look it up on BDO database or whatever, see what it does, see whether it's relevant, or post about it in the comments. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think it's that relevant, to be honest. But lastly, furniture, they just added some nice wooden furniture. I mean, if you ever wanted like legit wooden furniture, because they didn't really have it, all they had was the cow furniture and stuff. If you just wanted normal furniture like that you'd get in real life, you can now get that. So I don't know, the natural log bed looks like a RuneScape bed, or like just like a classic bed. Like all these things just look like super classic, but if that's what you're going for, you know, you could be pretty classy. So mechanic changes. This whole page is just, I guess they switched 2 islands, and I'm pretty sure they were mixed up before. So the Pilava Island is now the Kron Islands instead of the Sazan, and the Arakil Island is now the Sazan instead of the Kron. So they kind of switched, but the island's still the same name, but like their second names are different. I don't like their node names or whatever. I'm not sure if you could even discover all these before, because it says Red Battlefield as knowledge available, and I remember going to the Red Battlefield Island and not knowing what it was and not being able to discover it. So I'm not sure if there's new knowledge available or if they're just fixing things or what this whole section is, but basically they just had a mix up in 2 islands, and I'll probably go check that out in game, see if if there's new knowledge on those islands or what this knowledge available, like I think that's what it means. I don't want to tell you that is that for sure though, so we're just gonna keep moving on. Monster changes. I don't know who Khatan Recruit is, but apparently he's more normal. The miniature elephant icon appearance has changed on your map, so basically it looks like a mount instead of I think it used to appear like a boss or maybe like an orange face. I don't even know what color it was. Like bosses are red, but now it's gonna be a green color, just like a mount on your mini map, so you can better figure out what a friendly elephant is than I guess something else. I don't know. Male versions of Serendia Blacksmith costume has been fixed. Knowledge has been fixed. Graphic settings set to low for Dark Knight had graphical issues when inner eyelashes has been fixed, and that's it. So there's no event pages. The only event we have is the new loyalty event, and I will go in game and show you guys that really quickly, what all the rewards for the loyalty event is. But other than that, that's it for this patch notes. These patch notes. Grammar is hard. I'm sorry. Be right back. So these are the rewards. You can see I'm 2 days late because I was on vacation, but you do get this, which is useless. This, which is a good accessory box. You can get some money from it, probably, unless you actually need something. I mean, red coral earring. That's pretty top tier gear. You finally get another. Oh my god! After I just made the video for the 10% experience crystal, I'll have now 2 event crystals that do it. But you can now get another 10% experience crystal. I even called out in that video that you're going to be able to get more of these in the future. And here it is. So if you don't have them already, 10% experience crystals right here. You can get up to 2 in your helmet, and that's going to make you level the fastest. You should have a helmet at all times with 2 of these. They're extremely important, and they're only used for leveling. It helps you level 10%, 20% faster. So just get it. This is like super important. This is I think this is only the second one to release, so a lot of people are going to be wanting this for sure. And if you only have one, or like if you didn't have the first one, I have a video showing how you can get the one that you can find in game. It doesn't give you the max HP or recovery, but it does give you the 10% experience. And that's actually a video I made a few days ago, like before my vacation. So yeah, definitely get this for the second one. And if you missed out on the first event crystal, then get the one in game for the quest until they just give us a third one. And maybe one day we'll have a helmet with 3 slots, because I can see that happening. So I would definitely keep the third one if it comes out as well. And finally we have the fine accessory box, which is, you guessed it, the top tier stuff, the stuff that's at least worth 30 mil, because that's what Crescent Ring is, but pretty much everything else is like almost 100. So good stuff, and I would not sell it. I would just keep it, you know, unless you really need the money. even if it's not going to replace something right away, it's going to be endgame. You might want to keep it as long as you really don't need the money. That I'm going to probably blow it up, if anything. And then lastly, this is what I was talking about, the memory fragments on the last week. So I think before they used to give us 4 weeks, and they give us like a couple days makeup. I feel like this time, because it's 3:30 to 5:3, we're going to be pretty much just barely getting the like everything, and they didn't want people to get just up to like the last thing and not get it. So now we have a whole week of buffer zone and the extra couple days, if any. Like I think there's a couple days in between there, like 3 or so. But yeah, so that's how it's gonna work out, and it seems good to me. I mean, I don't know why people are QQing. We do get 5 and 10 here, so like 7 of these is kind of like worthless. But at the same time, it's not supposed to be worth much on the very last week, because not a lot of people are gonna be getting these, and they want to make it so everyone gets the good stuff, I guess, which I think is kind of cool. It's not a big of a deal. All the hardcore people are gonna get this anyways, so it doesn't really matter. It just helps the noobs, I guess. No, I'm kidding. It helps me, like people that are going on vacation and stuff for a couple days and would otherwise be screwed. So, thank you very much, and I will be back next week on time with the next video. And I almost forgot, it's hot and new. Value pack. We got some natural wood bookshelves. That actually looks a lot better than the picture. Like the picture looks like it's dull. This looks like it's like lost wood. Like it looks nice. Okay, so I take the RuneScape comment back. This actually looks like a very nice modern HD as fuck. Yeah. The pictures do not do it justice, so glad I came in game. Because look at this. Look at that shine. Oh yes. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you guys. I love you. Goodbye.